Good afternoon, folks. This is Byron Jones with Recruit 804. I got Highland Springs running back Mr. Jordan Jackson here with me today. Jordan, I missed the first half. I was at another game, but I came the second half, and they told me that you had put 2 in the end zone in the first half and had a big showing in your first game out. So tell us a little bit about how that felt to score those 2 touchdowns, win today, and be back on the field.
I haven't stepped on the field 1. 2, I haven't scored 2 touchdowns in 400 days. So it was a good feeling. It was a good start to my first game, my last game of my senior year, and it was just an amazing feeling.
So, talk to us a little bit about the game in general. I mean, you guys came out, dominating performance in your first game. Where do you guys stand as far as a team to get better, and what are you going to look to improve moving forward?
Personally, my improvement is how I carried football. I made a couple mistakes last year, and I still regret to this day. So me and my group are going to work on how we carry the football more. As a team, we're going to work on how to be more focused in practice, paying more attention to details during practice.
So what are some things that you'd like to see, yourself and the team work on moving into next week's game against Henrico?
More take care of the ball more. Some of our guys loose with the football, so is that, and then like I said before, more attention to details and just being more focused, really.
Good afternoon, folks. This is Byron Jones with Recruit 804. I got head coach Mr. Lauren Johnson here with me today. Coach Johnson, you guys, took care of business today here at Godwin. How does it feel to be back out on the football field after such a long break?
That's for some people it's a loaded question. You know what I mean? I enjoy the whole process of being back here and going through that work part of it, the grind part of it. A lot of late nights here recently. The wife's been upset with me about that, but we've had the opportunity to play, man, and be around the guys and hang out and coach them and just play football, and that's what we all love to do. So we have an opportunity to do what we love, so it's great.
So I didn't get here until the second half, but talk a little bit about the first half. I know that from what I heard, you guys rotated some guys in, got some fresh faces in the on both sides of the ball. But tell me what stood out in your mind about your team in the first half and what you guys accomplished.
Well, I think at times we didn't get everything accomplished that we wanted to get accomplished in the first half, but the guys still fought through it, right? So we talk about resiliency, and those guys showed that to us right now. And we were able to do it with a mix of guys, like you mentioned. Guys were in and out, switching in and out, but they were still encouraging each other. We used Dabo's deal, bring your own juice, right? So those guys did that, and they were fired up, and they were just ready to play. The second part of it was it gave us an opportunity to see some younger guys mixed in with some older guys. So just kind of bridging that gap. This is a unique situation for us, and like it is for everybody. And we had an opportunity to just kind of do some unique things. We're getting some guys that are seniors playing with some guys who would have been sophomores and might not have had the opportunity to play. So it's a great mix for us all the way around.
So, I was actually surprised to hear that Kelvin would be playing and Damon and those guys. What was the mentality for those guys to come out and, get those reps as a senior and, so they didn't have a big gap between now and going to Oklahoma and their respective schools? I think
you said it right there. When I first talked about this season with the players and when we might play, I told them they had the option or the choice to do what they felt was best for them in their career. But after talking about it and guys working out and preparing, and they wanted to play. And that's the love that they have for football, being students of the game and just working extremely hard in all season. And like you said, they didn't want a big gap. It would have been almost 600 days if guys did not participate in this spring season. So some of the guys that opted out in other states or in other areas, you talk about, Henderson at Hopewell. He's having an opportunity to play spring football, so those kids didn't want to miss that. And I think this is great, playing spring football in the state of Virginia. I don't think we need to play 6 games every spring, but it's definitely something that I would like to look at as an individual, possibly playing, a month at the end of the school year, playing a little spring football, maybe 3-4 weeks, and helping develop some young kids, because that's what we're doing right now, and it's really going to benefit us and I think everybody in the area.
So last thing, and before I let you go, you guys, I believe, have Henrico next Saturday at Verona. Talk to us a little bit about preparing, for them. I'm sure you're going to tell me again, it's just same every week, but, what are you guys going to do to get ready?
Definitely we have to polish some things up and clean some things up, offensively and defensively. You're going to get back and watch the film. I learned this from Coach Beamer. It's never as good as it looks or as bad as it looks on film. So we have an opportunity to just clean some things up. And with the virtual world now, we can do that on a Sunday afternoon. We can do it on a Monday afternoon. But based on the weather, we just got to find a place to practice. And our county's been doing a great job working with us on that. And the AD, Harry Lee's been doing a good job. And then once we get to that place in practice, man, just polish up on the things that are going to benefit Highland Springs High School. So it's not the same as it's been every year. We got a lot of young guys that are participating and playing, and we want to make sure they are where they need to be, doing what they need to do on a regular basis.
Awesome, Coach. Well, always appreciate your time, and you guys, best of luck next week.
Thank you, man.